There's a new late-night show that just debuted in the fall that makes fun of the so-called alternative media on both the right and left. We're talking to the host of that show, The Opposition with Jordan Klepper. Jordan Klepper, good morning.
Alexis, good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
All right, so congratulations on the show. Almost about a year now. It'll be a year in September, right, that it's been on the air?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, we got another half year to get there, but I like to round up, so it works for me.
Yeah, same here. So, how's it been going? And when you talk about alternative media, really, lay out for people what this show is about. What can they expect?
Well, we're a satirical news show. I was on The Daily Show for a while, and I got to talk to a lot of people at Trump rallies all across America during the campaign. And I started to notice that people were getting their news from alternative media sources, not just CNN, not even Fox, but even like Breitbart, online sources, InfoWars. And so we wanted to create a show that kind of satirized these anti-mainstream, fringe sources. So I sort of play this character who doesn't believe in facts, doesn't believe in the mainstream, and just kind of trusts what's in here. So
yeah.
That's where the news is coming from. And sadly, that's where a lot of news comes from.
I saw one of the clips during the election at a Trump rally that you were at, and you were talking to some folks who were there, obviously supporting the president there. Did they get a sense that, you were kind of poking fun?
Well, I mean, I will say this. When you go to a Trump rally and you have a camera with you, you are immediately the enemy. No matter what side you are on, you are part of the mainstream news culture, and people are against you. But it's America, so people love being on television. This is proof right now. I mean, I'm loving this right here. So when I go to those rallies, like, you have people who can be a little standoffish, but they're eager to get their point across, and they're eager to be on TV. And so that's kind of where it all lives.
Yeah, no shortage of content for shows such as yours. Do you sit and watch the daily news and the headlines and say, ooh, that's going to be really good, we got to get that in the show?
I rarely say that's going to be really good. It's usually, oh, this is bad for our country. Perhaps good for our show today, but boy, our country. Ugh. I think that the issue we have with our show is we're inundated with so many news sources, a president who's constantly tweeting and generating headlines. And so for us, it becomes a selection process of what can our show do with what piece of news which day. And so we get a lot of input. It's all about choosing which ones we want to bring our show to.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, what do you really want? What is the outcome of your show? Obviously, this is satire. You are talking about current events as well. Some of those headlines are pretty serious. Are you hoping that you get people to think differently and maybe have a laugh too?
I mean, for us, we start from a place of, like, passion. What do we care about? What frustrates us? Our show kind of heightens the tactics a lot of media outlets use, or heightens the tactics of, like, fear and conspiracy paranoia. And so we take the news stories that frustrate us or excite us, and it's like, let's highlight the BS that we see behind these news stories. And hopefully through that, audiences can find a sense of catharsis. The thing that we see a problem with, they can also see with us. And I think laughter is a good place to start with that.
Yeah, kind of looking at, the world through a different lens, so to speak. So you follow Trevor Noah. Do you kind of draw from him for inspiration a little bit? Do you guys kind of work together at all?
Well, Trevor and I worked together at The Daily Show for a couple of years. And so what's really fun about our show is we are on after The Daily Show, and we look to sort of be a counterpoint in that world.
Yeah.
We see ourselves as rivals, like where Trevor's going to cover the State of the Union tonight, and I'm sure be very critical of Donald Trump. Our show is going to celebrate all the winning that Donald Trump talks about, all the things he brings to the table, the checklist. It's time to get on board the Trump machine. So we really see ourselves in pair and in concert with The Daily Show.
All right, we got to run. Jordan Klepper, thanks so much for your time.